And this is Eagle 102, KJFM, Louisiana, Bowling Green, all day and all night. KJFM, Eagle 102.
High school basketball is on the air. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school hoops is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Kathy Clean, J&D Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug in Louisiana, the Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center, by Ingram Plumbing, the Airyback Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Perkins Electrical Service, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts in Louisiana, Pike County Mutual Insurance, B&B Automotive, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, and by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate. Now, KJFM Radio presents coverage of high school basketball on your area sports leader, Eagle 102.
And good evening and welcome to Palmyra and the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament, 77th edition of the Palmyra Tournament here at Palmyra High School. And we've got a marquee matchup for you tonight as the number 5 seed Van Far Indians, a winner in the opening round over the 4 seed Clark County, take on the top seed in this tournament and the team that's won 2 of the last 4 Tony Lenzini tournaments, the Monroe City Panthers. They're the number 1 seed, so we've got a 5-1 matchup to see who makes it into the championship game, and we'll talk about it more as we start the pregame show next on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
The staff at Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice are your neighbors. Here are just a few of the programs they have to offer. Baby Basics, breastfeeding peer counseling, natural nurses, car seat safety, farm safety for kids, maternal and child health, safe sitter courses, and WIC, plus much more. Pike County Health Department is a not-for-profit organization as it is funded by tax dollars. So when you use their services, you're putting your tax dollars to work. To keep up to date, be sure to like them on Facebook. Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, located in Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back to Palmyra, the 77th Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament. Men's semifinal action. The 5 seed Van Far Indians, 13-1 on the season, take on the number 1 seed Monroe City Panthers. They're 13-2. We're about 6.5 minutes away from tip-off. So let's get through the specifics of this one quick. 13-1 against 13-2, but the team with the 13-1 record is the 5 seed. Their only loss coming to Palmyra back on December 12th. The only losses for Monroe City were to, I believe, Rockbridge and Father Tolton. So maybe a little bit higher degree of difficulty in the schedule for Monroe City. They won their home tournament. They won the Clopton tournament. And Van Far, just that loss in the Monroe City semifinals to Palmyra as a blemish on their record. They won third place at that tournament. They were in the third place game here last year, went to the state Final Four, and finished third. They were in the consolation game, won consolation 2 years ago, Van Far did, and won a state championship. And Mr. Wassman, the athletic director here at Palmyra, said it was a mistake to be in the championship side of the bracket as they took out Clark County, who's also, along with Monroe City, won 2 of the last 4 titles here. So Clark County relegated to the consolation bracket where they play Canton in the late game tonight, a 9 o'clock start here at Palmyra. The Van Far girls, they were defeated just moments ago by Hannibal in the ladies' consolation semifinal. The final in that one, 71-19, as Hannibal moves on to take on either Mark Twain or Highland in the consolation game coming up over the weekend. So congratulations to Coach Evan Servine and Coach Kelsey Scherter for advancing Hannibal with a large victory over Van Far in the consolation semis. We'll take a quick break, get some quick keys to the game, and our starting lineup still to come here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Insurance Agency can assist in all the insurance coverage you may need. With the proper insurance coverage, you can stop sweating the small stuff and enjoy life. Bowling Green Insurance Agency is one of the leading insurance agencies in the Pike County area. Give them a chance and they'll prove it. Call Fred Carlson and get a quote. Bowling Green Insurance Agency.
The Eagle 102 keys to the game.
And the keys to the game for Van Far. Coach Pat Conaway said nothing special in the game plan for tonight's game, so they just got to play the defense they normally play and maybe step it up a notch, but and take care of the ball. Offensively, they cannot have a significant amount of turnovers against a Monroe City team that can eat you alive if you give them extra opportunities. And for Monroe City, the Talton brothers, they just need to stay interested for the full 4 quarters if they want to hold serve and make it into another championship game here at Palmyra. They can kind of get not bored, but lost in the shuffle for a while. But when they wake up, oh my goodness, they can both put 10, 12 points on the board in a matter of minutes. So those are your keys to the game. We'll have your starting lineups next on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia.
This is Beth Shannon from Community State Bank of Missouri, and I would like to take this opportunity to invite all Community State Bank Diamond Club members to join me for a getaway full of good music, lots of sightseeing, dinner with a songwriter, and great company. March 6th through the 9th, we will be traveling to Nashville, Tennessee. Reservations are available until February 1st. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank, member FDIC.
If you happen to find yourself looking for somewhere new to get your vehicle serviced, Pogue Ford in Bowling Green is here to remind you they can handle all brands of vehicles. However, if you have GM or Chrysler warranty, they will shuttle those to their sister Hannibal locations to make sure your warranty stays intact. Pogue Ford, serving the communities they call home. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. They'll be there for you when the sun comes up.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups for this ball game, we'll start with the top seed Monroe City Panthers. They're coached by Brock Edris and sport a 13-2 record. They'll start a sophomore at 5'11", number 1, Josiah Talton. The 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Kyle Hayes gets the start. Another sophomore at 5'11". He's a number 11. Josh Talton. A senior at 6 foot, number 24, Bryce Stark gets the start tonight. And a senior at 6 foot, number 45, Trevante Murphy. So again, it's Talton, Hayes, Stark, and Murphy for Monroe City. And for the Van Far Indians, they're the 5 seed, 13-1 on the season, coached by Pat Conaway, assisted by Brett Redding, and they'll start a 6 foot senior, number 0, Verdale Johnson. 6'3" senior, number 4, Colin Wilburn. Number 22, a 5'9" senior, Sam Middleton gets the start tonight. 5'11" senior, number 35, Riley Hansen. And number 40, he's a 5'11" senior, Morgan Slatton. So again, it's Johnson, Wilburn, Middleton, Hansen, and Slatton, the starters for Van Far. Those are your starting lineups. We'll have your opening tip after a short break on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Proudly serving the area with a commitment to caring since 1892, Waters Funeral Home in Vandalia. Waters Funeral Home is very supportive and compassionate, thoughtful, and caring. They value your family's needs and give the utmost professionalism expected in your time of need, going above and beyond to serve you and the community. Call or visit online at watersfuneral.com. Since 1892, Waters Funeral Home in Vandalia. Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Hinky Construction, Midwest Pest Professionals, and Perkins Electrical Services.
8 minutes on the clock. The team's going over a couple of final instructions before they take the floor, and it's time for our opening tip here from the semifinals of the 77th Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament. Jumping center for Van Far will be Colin Wilburn. He's a 6'3" senior, and he'll go against number 45, Trevante Murphy, a 6 foot senior for Monroe City. Referee comes in from the far side. At the P on center court, it's pushed forward off of a Van Far player and out of bounds. It was off of Verdale Johnson. And the first possession will go to Monroe City. That just goes as a win of the opening toss for the Panthers. With it is Bryce Stark. He's at the point. Gets it off to Murphy. Murphy to the far side for Hayes. Hayes from about 12 foot out puts up a jumper and puts it in. So Hayes, the first 2 points of the ball game. And Monroe City with the early lead. Here's Verdale out top, and a travel called against Morgan Slatton as he bounced out high to accept that pass from Verdale and didn't put the ball on the floor before he passed it off, taking a couple of steps. Turnover, the first of the game against the Indians. Talton to Murphy, out high. Trevante gets it out to Josh Talton. Josh angles to the far side, now backs up. Bounce pass to Kyle Hayes. Hayes, he drives, scoops it, shot no good. The rebound off of Murphy, back to Hayes, now up top for Josh Talton. Talton to the hoop. He can't score, but a blocking foul going to be whistled on Morgan Slatton. First foul of the ball game for Slatton and the Indians. Minute gone here in the first quarter. It's a 2-0 Monroe City lead. Hayes with the only points, but Josh Talton at the line to shoot a pair. And the first one's good. 3-0. Minute even gone. Second shot. Not much arc, but good backwards rotation and puts it right through the cylinder. Hansen gets it into Middleton in the backcourt for Van Far. Good crossover. Now a spin move puts on the brakes and gets it across the line to Hansen. Hansen tries to go in 1-on-2, and he's charged with an offensive foul. Riley Hansen picks up his first personal, second against the Indians. We've played 1:09, and it's 4-0 in favor of the Panthers. Again, they've won 2 of the last 4 Palmyra tournaments. That one's off the mark on a shot by Bryce Stark. Van Far the rebound, and here comes Verdell Johnson. Johnson through the lane. His runner rims off, and the rebound's going the other way with Hayes. He goes coast to coast, unable to corral the rebound, or either team, but they say last touch out of bounds. We'll keep it with the Panthers. 6:23 to play here in the first. Bounce pass gets it in to Josh Talton. Josh has done most of the handling between the Talton brothers. Josiah has it now out high. Over to the far side for Hayes. Hayes back for Josiah Talton. Talton to the hoop. He scores and is fouled. Oh, they're going to say it's a charge against Talton. So wipe the points off the board. Murphy comes out of the ball game. So does Hayes. And Dalton McAfee and Logan Bulig. Both changes on the Monroe City side. Now a long pass ahead. Middleton has it go off his knee, and it's picked up by Josiah Talton. Talton on the run. 3-on-3. He hands it off. Backdoor pass. Caught in the feet. Now a foul going to be whistled on Dalton McAfee. He was the intended target of that pass, but it got stuck between his knees. Came loose. Van Far grabbed it, and he grabbed back. Still 4-0 in favor of the Panthers. Verdell is blocked. Putback is blocked. Van Far keeps possession. Hansen can't hit the runner. And the rebound this time pulled away by McAfee. He gets it off to Josh Talton in the backcourt. Going 1-on-1 with Sam Middleton. He gets it across the line for Palmyra, or across the P at center court for Monroe City. They work it down low. Josh Talton off the glass, high, a bucket and a foul. Josh Talton first to go down from the field. They'll head back to the free throw line to try and complete a three-point play. Just underway. 2.5 gone here in the first quarter. First 6 points of this contest scored by Monroe City, the defending champs. And the free throw is good as well. Rolled over the front iron and down. And he's got already 5 points in this ball game. Josh Talton. Josiah comes out of the ball game with 5:25 to play in the first. With it in the deep corner is Verdell Johnson. Gives up his dribble, got it back, and now gets it across the line. Here's Hansen. Hansen bounce pass down low. Wilburn off the glass too hard, and the rebound pulled down by Josh Talton. Middleton bothered Talton. He lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Van Far with 5:10 to play in the quarter. 7-0 Panther lead. And they look good. Van Far hasn't looked bad. They've gotten some opportunities, just haven't gotten the shots to fall so far. Still riding on a goose egg as that pass is rejected out of bounds by Bryce Stark as Verdell tried to float it. They give each other a little pat. Nice defensive play. Verdell with the good sportsmanship there. Now it's off of Verdell and back to Stark, going coast to coast. Too hard off the glass. Follow, and that's McAfee with 2 points. Dalton McAfee in a timeout taken on the floor by Van Far. 4:58 to go, first quarter, 9-0 Monroe City leads here from the semifinals of the Lenzini Palmyra Tournament on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. With winter weather upon us, remember one multi-sports complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Pogue Ford, and Bank of Louisiana.
I am confused by the Monroe City student section. Is out of bounds is Latrell Wright for Van Far as he tried to traverse the baseline. They've got the world's biggest Baker Mayfield fan, jersey and helmet. They've got a 49ers fan in there. They've got a North Carolina fan, a Mizzou fan, and just about everything else. A little floater through the lane, and McAfee has 4 points, and the lead is double digits. 11-0 run to start things for Monroe City. Burdell kicks it down to Wright on the baseline. His floater over everything, but he's going to head to the free throw line after a Monroe City foul, and it's going to go on Josh Talton, his first. So Wright comes in after the timeout, and he's been dead center of the action since coming in. And he scores Van Far's first point. So the Indians on the board, down 10. Wright with one more opportunity from the free throw line. And his shot is up and good. So still shut out from the field, but the Indians have some points. And they'll put on full court pressure here with 4:26 to play in the quarter. And it's knocked out of bounds by Wright. And Monroe City will have to try it again, this time from the near corner at the end of the Panther bench. Indians in their road blacks trimmed in gold. The Panthers in their home whites with black letterings trimmed in yellow. With it is Murphy. He gets it back to Bryce Stark. Stark up top. Thought about the three, Bulig did, and hands it back to Bryce. He angles to the far side, now gives it back to the near side for Ethan Lenenbauer. To Stark now. Good little pump fake move. Ball's loose after a missed shot, and Monroe City recovers. In a heap of trouble was Kyle Hayes. He was able to get it off to the near side. Now corner, here's a three. That one's over everything, and Wright the rebound. Excuse me, that's Aiden Lawrence with the rebound for Van Far, and we're coming the other way. Here's a three from Middleton from the far side, and the rebound pulled down by Logan Bulig. All Panthers so far. We're past the midway point of the first quarter, 3:23 to play. And a Panther 11-2 lead on Van Far. Top seed Monroe City, 5 seed Van Far. Indians beat Clark County in the opening round, the 4 seed. And it was Monroe City over Canton easily in the 1-8 matchup. And Van Far girls fell to Hannibal. The final in that one was 71-19. 3:10 to play first quarter. Van Far with it in the backcourt. Burdell Johnson, bounce pass to Latrell Wright. He kicks it down low, and it's intercepted. Tried to get it to Lawrence, and it was picked off by the Panthers. They've already lost track of Van Far turnovers. Little floater through the lane. That one rims out, and the rebound pulled down by Wilburn for Van Far. He gives it up to the top NBA range three, and that one's good. Big old splash for Sam Middleton, and Van Far has their first bucket from the field. 11-5 they trail. 6-point game here with 2.5 to play in the quarter. Here's Josh Talton. Works against Sam Middleton. Good move by Josh to dump it down. Turnaround shot is no good for Dion White, and the rebound pulled down by the smallest man out there, Latrell Wright for Van Far. Burdell threw out an elbow, and he's going to be charged with the offensive foul. His first. .213 to play in the quarter. Stark gives it up to Josiah Talton back into the ball game after a brief respite, and that ball's out of bounds as Josiah and Josh Talton couldn't connect. I think Josh thought it was going to be tipped, and Van Far able to pull the defense back and let it go out clean into their own bench. Verdell got pushed, but ends up getting the ball on the inbound and gets across the line. Now falls down, and he's going to be charged with another offensive foul, falling down. Back-to-back offensive personals against Verdell Johnson, and they've both been iffy at best. With it is Stark. Working against Verdell. They work it to the far side now for Hayes. Hayes dribbles out of the corner, gets it back to Josiah Talton. Talton is going to be charged. Actually, it's going to be away from the play. A foul going to be whistled on Dion White as he tried to clear some space. Minute 44 to play in the first quarter. Here's Verdell going in 1-on-2, tried to go behind the back, able to get possession back momentarily, and then Talton takes it away, but he slides out of bounds. Out of the ball game is Dion White. Back in is number 32, Dalton McAfee for Monroe City, who scored 4 points off the bench earlier in the quarter. Here's Latrell Wright, having trouble with it. Has Verdell behind him, now gets him the ball. Verdell Johnson backs up with a minute 30 to play in the quarter. He has to clean his shoes. He was slipping a little bit. Does it while dribbling, and now gets it to the near side through Wilburn to Middleton. Sam back for Verdell. Over to the far side for Latrell Wright. Wright with 1:12 to play in the quarter to Verdell on the near point. Up top, Middleton, three. Good! Sliding backwards. He wanted a foul also. Didn't get the call, but a timeout taken by Coach Brock Edris and the Monroe City Panthers. Their 11-0 lead is dwindled to 11-8. Van Far coming back with a minute 5 to go in the first on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Betty Davis Insurance in Vandalia is an independent insurance agency. They represent multiple companies to find you the best coverage to fit your budget. Betty Davis Insurance provides auto, homeowner, business, and commercial insurance, as well as health and life. If you need insurance, you need to get a competitive quote today. They have a quote with your name on it. Better service, better coverage, better price. Betty Davis Insurance Agency, 100 North Main, Vandalia. Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Young Enterprises Incorporated, Crossroads General Store, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA.
Off the timeout, Josiah Talton hits a three. Middleton misses a three at the other end, and here comes Monroe City again, and a blocking foul going to be whistled on Colin Wilburn. And there is a different standard. And Coach Pat Conaway wants an explanation. To inbound, it's Kyle Hayes to Josh Talton. Joshua lobs it in for McAfee. McAfee, turnaround shot's good. So 5 straight points for Monroe City. And they've padded their lead now back to 8. It's been as much as 11. Here's Wright on the far side, works past Hayes, caught up in a double team now, and a foul going to be whistled on Hayes. That's Kyle's first. 16-8 Monroe City here in the first quarter. We're down to 13 seconds. Some late substitutions for the final 13 as Johnson comes back in, as well as Morgan Slatton. And into the ball game, Ethan Lunenbauer for the Panthers. Verdell, pump fake, needs to find somebody, puts it off a foot, and it's taken by Monroe City. Here comes Josh Talton. He carried the ball. Just lost control as he tried to make his move to the basket. Down to 8.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Van Far wants a basket here. A long pass ahead for Middleton. Too far maybe? No, he gets it, scoops it to Slatton, and it's taken away from him. Down to 4 seconds. Talton Gets it on a give and go. Can't sneak it over the rim, and that's the end of the first quarter. Here from the Palmyra Tournament, 16-8. Vanfar trailing the top seed Panthers. Back with the second after this on KJFM.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Compare the bottom line and you'll find shocking everyday low prices at County Market in Vandalia. Never pay more than you need to. Get the best weekly specials every time you visit. Check out their wonderful deli department and let the friendly staff help with any questions you may have. From steak to seafood and everything in between, selections are plentiful in every aisle. Enjoy your shopping experience when you visit them. County Market, Highway 54 West, Vandalia.
People's Bank & Trust mobile banking app gives you the convenience of banking from anywhere. Simply download the free app for your Android or Apple device and get started managing your accounts, transferring funds, paying bills, and depositing checks. People's Bank & Trust online at www.pbtc.net. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Vanfar with the ball to start the second quarter. They trail by 8. Top scorers, 6 points for Dalton McAfee, 6 points for Sam Middleton. A couple of big threes from Middleton, and now a foul. Going to be whistled on Josiah Talton on a hold. So he talks to Coach Brock Edris, and to the line on a 1-and-1 will be Riley Hansen. Hansen can get Vanfar a little closer, can't hit the front half, and the rebound pulled down by Bryce Stark for Monroe City. Near side for Ethan Lenenbauer. To the near corner, and Talton drops one in. That's Josiah's second three. Now he's up on top of the leaderboard with 6 points. 19-8, and now a steal by Lenenbauer. Gives it back to Joshua Talton. Down low for Murphy, and he's charged with the offensive foul as he dropped the hammer on Riley Hansen. Trevante Murphy picks up a personal. Back into the ballgame, Latrell Wright for the Indians. He'll replace Morgan Slatton. 7:27 to play here in the first half from the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament, 77th edition. They were in all Tony Lenzini tournaments, but it's been his honor for a long time now. A big block leads to a fast break the other way for Talton, and Josiah puts it in for two. 21-8. Biggest lead of the night for the Panthers after Vanfar had delivered an 8-0 run to pull within 3. To the near side, Stark. Oh, great bounce pass, middle of the lane for Lenenbauer, but he dropped the shot short, and Riley Hansen picks up the loose ball for the Indians. To Verdell Johnson, he surveys the scene as he crosses the Big Orange P at center court here at Palmyra High School. Back down low, tried to get back door for Verdell, but it's knocked out of bounds by Stark. He is glued to Johnson so far in this ball game. More substitutions. Lenenbauer, Josiah Talton, and Trevante Murphy all check out as Brock tries to keep his troops fresh. Coming out of the corner with it is Sam Middleton. Drops it near side for Riley Hansen. Hansen backs up further over to Verdell on the far side. Gives up his dribble, now gives up the ball to Colin Wilburn. Colin drops it in. Sam Middleton floats one over the defense and scores. He's got 8. And Vanfar into double figures. They trail by 11. 6:10 to play here in the first half. Here's Hayes with it for Monroe City. Back up top for McAfee, now for Joshua Talton. To Hayes again. McAfee turnaround shot after Wilburn was dropped. And Dalton McAfee has 8 points. 5:47 to play in the second quarter. Verdell gives up his dribble. Now gives the ball up to Riley Hansen. Good pass across the paint. And an easy 2 points for Colin Wilburn, his first 2 of the night. And had it not gone in, I think it would have been goaltending against Joshua Talton for slapping the backboard as it was in the cylinder. Here's a 3 back the other way off the mark for Logan Bulig. Van Far the rebound. Here's Wilburn again, and he's blocked, but a foul going to be called on Logan Bulig. His first, and it'll be a shooting foul for Colin. Colin Wilburn, 6'3" senior. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And they'll get out there and try and stomp dry the floor as Colin instructed the referees that he slid that way and is especially sweaty tonight. 5:14 to play here in the second quarter. 23-12 is the Panther lead over the Van Far Indians. The first shot is long for Colin Wilburn. Second shot. And that one is just off the mark. But the rebound goes to Van Far as Wright got it. Here's Verdell for 3. That one's just a bit long. Didn't follow his shot, and it's taken by Bulig, and he's in a 3-on-0 and scores. Logan Bulig with his first 2 points tonight make it 25-12. 13-point lead, ties the largest of the night for Monroe City. Hansen with it. Gets it to Wilburn. Now to Verdell Johnson. Johnson backs up. Good move to find some space. Now over to the far side for Middleton. Back up top for Verdell. Verdell backs up again. Near the center circle. Put on the brakes. Now pumps a 3, and that one is good. How did he keep his feet behind the line? Verdell Johnson with a tray. Makes it 25-15, a 10-point game, nearing the midway point of the second quarter. Stark over to the far side. And back up top for Kyle Hayes. Hayes gets it far side for Logan Bulig. Bulig holds it high, now gives it off for Dalton McAfee. McAfee to the corner for Hayes. Hayes back up top for Bulig. Bulig to Josh Talton. Josh puts it on the floor to Dalton McAfee. Everything up high right now. Here's Starks for a 3, and that one rims out. And the rebound, Hansen had it, and then getting into him was Dalton McAfee, and he picks up his second personal. We're going to shoot 2 free throws the other way as Van Far shooting in the double bonus. Guess the Spirit Week theme was Scooby-Doo and friends. Lots of pictures of Scooby-Doo and Shaggy and Fred and Daphne and Velma. No Scrappy Dappy Doo, though, on the walls here at Palmyra as Hansen missed the first. Well, he's 0 for 2 from the line. And one more opportunity. Long on that one, and the rebound pulled down by Dion White for Monroe City. He gets it off to Bryce Stark. Stark, good crossover, gets it near corner. Here's a 3, and that one is off the mark. And the rebound pulled down by Van Far. Here comes Verdell Johnson. Cross center to the near side. Here's Hansen for 3. No, but we're going to have 3 free throws as Dion White commits his second personal here in the near corner. And close enough to the bench that he probably heard it from the coaches or teammates. So to the line is Hansen. He's 0 for 3, but he has 3 opportunities this time. And the first shot is good. Cuts the Monroe City lead to single digits. 3:21 to play in the half. Everyone relaxing, adjusting their shirts, and he hits the second in a row. 25-17. And the third shot for Riley is off the mark. Hard to hit three from the line. Now the pass tipped. They try to go full court. Knocked out of bounds by Verdell Johnson with 3:15 on the clock. It'll still be Monroe City ball. But some changes made as Aiden Lawrence into the ball game for the Indians. There was one more substitution. I think Middleton came back in. Near corner, coming out is Lindenbauer. To the near side for Hayes. Lawrence all over Kyle Hayes. They work it back door. Lindenbauer can't hit the shot, but the putback is good for Dion White. Working that baseline back and forth. They finally got the points. Verdell has his pass rejected, gets it back, and has his dribble once more. Gives it up and passes back and forth with Sam Middleton to Latrell Wright. He'll work the point for a minute against Kevin Hayes. Goes past Hayes on a nice pick from Wilburn to Middleton. He's on the far side, dribbles out center of the court to the free throw line to Verdell Johnson. Johnson, crossover, NBA three. That one's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Kyle Hayes. Monroe City going up the floor with Hayes, and Latrell Wright got into Kyle a little bit too much and picks up his first personal. And it'll be the first 1-and-1 opportunity for the Panthers. 2:14 to play, 10-point game at 27-17 Monroe City. At the line is Hayes. He's a 5'9" sophomore. I think he's a little taller than that. Maybe he's just skinny. Misses the front half regardless of his actual size. And Van Far with the rebound. Across the line, here's Lawrence with it. Lob pass for Verdell Johnson. Josh Talton all over him. He dribbles out. Center to the far side to Middleton. Middleton to Colin Wilbur. Now for Verdell Johnson on the near side. Now for Latrell Wright. Wright to Sam on the far side. Middleton gives it back to Lawrence. Now for Wright on the near point. Has it knocked away momentarily. Now gets it to Verdell Johnson. Johnson goes around a player to Latrell. Now to Colin Wilburn. Waits for the defense to go by and scores. Colin Wilburn with two more. He's got four. And a timeout taken on the floor. 1:31 to play here in the first half. 27-19. Monroe City leads Van Far on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia provides quality extended stay nursing care to seniors, offering physical, occupational, and speech therapy, helping some rehab to home. Private and semi-private rooms are featured and openings are now available. Tri-County Care Center also has 2 openings available in their special Alzheimer's unit. Please call for more information or to schedule an on-site visit. Tri-County Care Center, 601 North Galloway Road in Vandalia.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
1:31 to play here in the first half, 27-19 as they continue to try and dry this floor. I'm not sure if it's the moisture that we've had, maybe coming up a little bit, but or the sweat coming down, or just moisture in the air helping lubricate this floor. But we've had some problems with players staying on their feet here in the first half. Monroe City gets it in. They lead by 8. As close as Van Far has been in a while. They were down 11 earlier, cut it to 3, and then Monroe City took over. Van Far has been clawing back over the last couple of minutes. Here's Joshua Talton. Talton works away from a couple defenders. Wilburn all over him. And he gets a little handsy with Talton and will pick up a personal. That's Cowan's second with 1:09 to play here in the first half. 27-19. And to the line is Joshua Talton. He's hit 3 of 3 from that spot so far. This will be a 1-and-1 opportunity, and the first one goes through. Back to a 9-point lead and a chance to make it 10 from the charity stripe. Out of the ball game is Ethan Lenenbauer. And back in is Bryce Stark. Talton at the line, and Joshua hit them both. He is a very good, maybe even elite free throw shooter, 5 of 5 to start this ball game. Minute 9 to play, 10-point Monroe City lead. Fouls 10-8. Actually 11-8. Monroe City's committed double-digit personals here in the first half. Final 55 seconds. Here's Wright, kicks it down low. Over into the corner. Here's a three. Over everything for Middleton, and the rebound grabbed by McAfee. Gets it ahead to Talton. Joshua is blocked backwards, and on the rebound, a foul will send Dalton McAfee to the line. Big-time block, though, for Bradell Johnson. Just happened to go right to another Monroe City player, and he'll end up at the line. Foul was the second on Latrell Wright, and the team's 9th. Pretty entertaining first half of basketball so far, and the first shot is no good for Dalton McAfee. He's got 8 points, all mid-range shots, mid-range and in, for big number 32. And he is big, 6'3", probably running 200 to 205. He hit the second one and extends the lead to 11. At 30-19. See if Van Far plays for the final shot, or if they try and do a double strike, and a travel called on Verdell. He went ahead and finished off the move, scored the basket, but it won't count. 30.7 seconds to play, and I think Monroe City will play for the final shot, as the inbound will come between their bench and the scorer's table below us. Joshua Talton takes his time, crosses the line with 25 to play in the half. Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report is coming up, 15 seconds away. With it is Stark, 6-foot senior, works against Verdell Johnson, works past Verdell Johnson, kicks it back, now goes baseline, spin move to the floor, somehow got it back himself. Here's an NBA range three, and that's off the mark for Talton. And the rebound was grabbed by Verdell, and we're out of time for the first 2 quarters. 30-19, Van Far trailing here in the semifinals of the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament to the Monroe City Panthers, the defending champions of this tournament. We'll be back with more in the halftime report next on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia invites you to call or stop by soon to ask about shelter services. Proud to serve their friends and neighbors, Shelter Insurance Agency of Vandalia offers auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance, all at reasonable rates with fast, friendly, personable service. Give Frank a call today at 573-594-2235 or stop in at their new location at 610 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Frank Wallace Shelter Insurance Agency. Seek shelter today.
Happy tastes good at Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen of Vandalia invites you to stop in and enjoy the blizzard of the month, the all-new Heath Caramel Brownie Blizzard. Or get a delicious salad, sandwich, combo, or basket. And remember, breakfast is served daily. Vandalia Dairy Queen, 810 West Highway 54. Delicious food, sweet treats, soft serve ice cream, and more. Taste 75 years of treat perfection. Dairy Queen in Vandalia, where happy tastes good.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Back at Palmyra High School, the 77th edition of the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament, and after 2 quarters here in the men's semifinal, it's Van Far trailing Monroe City 30-19. But a couple of good runs for the Indians. They just need to cut down on the turnovers. Don't have the exact number. I know I'm no Jim Ross, but they have had significantly more than they wanted, especially when the game plan in this one was no turnovers. You just can't have many against a team like Monroe City, an elite level team for a small school, small 3. So they're playing like a number 1 seed and have built a nice lead over Van Far. But the Indians far from out of it here after 2 quarters. Let's just check some of the numbers here on the halftime report. 2 points for Deion White, 2 for Logan Bulig, 2 for Kyle Hayes for Monroe City, 7 for Joshua Talton, 8 for Josiah Talton, including a couple of threes. Those are the only threes made for Monroe in the first half. 9 points for Dalton McAfee as he hit 4 mid-range and in shots. Got a free throw there in the final moments. Speaking of free throws, 6 of 8 are the Panthers shooting free throws, as Talton is a perfect 5 for 5 and McAfee 1 for 2 from the stripe. For Van Far, they've got 2 points from Riley Hansen, 2 points for Latrell Wright, 3 for Verdell Johnson, 4 points for Colin Wilburn in the first half. Sam Middleton hit a couple of big threes, added a 2 later on. He has 8 points through 2 quarters to lead Van Far. Van Far, though, needs to improve the free throw shooting as well. Latrell Wright's 2 for 2, but he's been by far the best from that spot. Van Far just 4 of 10 shooting free throws in the first 2 quarters. Wilburn 0 for 2. Hansen missed his first 3, did hit 2 of 3 opportunities later on, but missing 4 of 6 has got to be a little bit better for Hansen, and missing 6 of 10 has got to be better for Van Far if they want to make some noise here in the second half. Because if you don't make the free throws, the other team's not going to be afraid to foul you and make it tough down low to get to some buckets. So you got to make them pay when they commit the personals. 30-19 after 2 quarters. We'll talk more about this one after the break on the Cellular and Satellite Center Eagle 102 halftime report.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. With winter weather upon us, remember One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pam Todd Watts Realty, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, and All Parts.
2 quarters in the books. This is one of the rare tournaments around the area where they play all the games in one gym. You've got a big, beautiful gym. Why not use the heck out of it? That's for sure here at Palmyra High School and the Tony Lenzini Tournament. So this is the second game of semifinal night, and they do mixed nights, so there's 2 nights of semifinals. Van Far girls played Hannibal in the 4:30 game and won that one 71-19. The next game after the conclusion of this men's semifinal will be the ladies semifinal between the championship semifinal between Palmyra, the top seed, and the number 5 seed Canton. So both 5 seeds advanced in the championship bracket this year at Palmyra. So it'll be the Lady Panthers and the Canton Lady Tigers coming up next. And then the 8 o'clock game or 9 o'clock game. Yeah, they have a 9 o'clock game. Whew. In this tournament. That'll be the boys consolation semifinal between 8 seed Canton and 4 seed Clark County to decide who plays in Friday's boys consolation game. And there may be some changes. I know I overheard Brian Wassman, the AD, talking about contingency plans with some of the referees that he has contracted throughout the rest of the week. And just pay attention if weather comes in, how they might do this, because I even heard inklings of maybe playing some of the games at the other part of the Palmyra campus on the other side of town. So if weather comes, maybe pay attention to Palmyra's Facebook feed or our Facebook feed and website, and figure out if any changes are going on here at the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament, because weather, it never stops. And I don't think I've ever been up to Palmyra to do a game, with the exception of maybe softball, that there was not snow in Palmyra. Every time I come up here almost, it's snowing. So always a factor when you head to the Flower City of Palmyra, Missouri. 30-19 after 2 quarters. Back with the second half after this on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Hi, folks. This is Eric Schaefer. With sports season upon us, be treated like the pros. If your athlete has experienced an injury during a game or practice, let our experienced sports medicine team at Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy Department get them back to play. We have 2 locations to better serve our community: Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine in Louisiana and Bowling Green. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and Kathy Clean.
Teams on the locker rooms. The warm-ups are complete, and some final instructions before quarter number 3 begins. I believe it'll be Monroe City ball to start the second half. And they hold a 30-19 lead over the Vanfar Indians in this men's semifinal at Palmyra. Trying to figure out some of the other jerseys I see in the student section across the way. We've got some 80s style basketball uniforms, which is frightening in 2020. With the ball is Josiah Talton for Monroe City to Josh Talton on the far side. Joshua works against Sam Middleton, has to pull back. He didn't look happy with what he was seeing away from the ball. So he comes to the near side with it to Hayes. Hayes to the free throw line for Murphy. Trevante gives it back to Kyle Hayes. Floater back for Trevante over to the far side, and the pass out of bounds. Talton couldn't save it, and it's going to stay with Monroe City. They said it was tipped. I thought Talton grabbed it before it went out of bounds. They say nope. It had already touched before Joshua grabbed it. Murphy gives it back to Josiah Talton now for number 24, Bryce Stark. Stark, crossover, works against Morgan Slatton over to the far side for Josiah Talton. Talton has Kyle Hayes in the corner. I want to call him Kevin Hayes, but that's a defenseman for the Philadelphia Flyers. Good spin move to the near side for Joshua Talton. And his 3 is jumped off the mark, and the rebound off of Josiah Talton out of bounds. 58 seconds gone here in the third. 30-19 is the Monroe City lead. Oh, now they're going to say last touch by Vanfar. Very interesting. Very confusing. Well, they've thrown 2 balls out of bounds, yet kept possession. Stark gets it far side, now gets it back. Pump fake, works past Wilburn, and then an offensive foul and a good charge taken by Morgan Slatton. The personal will be on Bryce Stark, his first. Comes a minute 8 into this third quarter. Van Far touching the ball for the first time. Across the line is Verdell Johnson. Johnson crossover, gets away from Stark. Now a pass to Middleton. He backs up. Against Talton, bounce pass back for Verdell, now on the near point. Lobs it, but moving the wrong way was the target, and McAfee with an easy steal. McAfee kicks it out through Stark to the near corner. Here's Josiah Talton, his 3 offline. Rebound, Joshua Talton, which he grabbed a Van Far player's hand to make room for that, and he'll end up at the free throw line. Joshua Talton, a perfect 5 for 5 from that spot tonight. 5 of his 7 points in the ball game. Make it 6 of his 8 points in the ball game as he hits the first. Extends that lead to 31-19. Second shot good as well. My goodness, he is a great free throw shooter. 7 for 7. And I don't just judge that on this game. We've seen him now for 2 years, and now another steal, and to the hoop is Joshua Talton. He scores easy. They pin Van Far in the corner. We're able to get the steal on the lob pass, and one easy pass to Talton is 2 more points on the board, and their biggest lead of the night at 15. 34-19. And the Indians have had the ball offensively for about 12 seconds here in the first minute 59. Late substitution. They're going to let him come in. That's Ethan Lenenbauer. He'll replace Kyle Hayes. They get another inch there and a couple more years of experience with Lenenbauer. Here's a 3 from the corner for Verdell. Misses everything, and Joshua Talton the rebound for Monroe City. Panthers putting together a run to extend their lead. Now a foul whistled as a hand got up into the eye, and that hand belonged to Verdell, his 3rd personal, and the 2nd team foul here in the second half for Van Far. Near side, Joshua Talton. To Dalton McAfee, and a blocking foul going to be whistled on Morgan Slatton. That's his 2nd. 3rd team foul. 5:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Very frustrating for Van Far right now, and another bucket and a foul off the inbound play for Joshua Talton, as he has reached double figures rather quickly here in the second half. Had 7 first half points, already has 6 and a chance to make it 7 from the line, where he's a perfect 7 for 7. 5:47 to play. The foul was on Middleton, his 2nd. And he missed a free throw. Got a putback, can't hit that either, and here comes Sam the other way. Middleton into a double team, gets it back to Verdell. Verdell pushes it down to Lawrence, and he's fouled by Bryce Stark. For Stark, that's foul number 2. Comes with 5:34 to play. And Van Far is still looking for their first points of the second half. Can do that from the line. That's how they got their first points of the game. And they do get a point here to cut the deficit to 16. Lawrence has one more opportunity. Gets the ball back with 5:34 to play. In a 16-point game, make it 15. He hit them both. Van Far shot just 4 of 10 in the first half from the free throw line. Have started off 2 for the first 2 here in the second half. Far side into the middle. That shot no good. On a runner by Deion White. Grabbed the pass, put it up. Couldn't get it to stick to the rim. And now back the other way. Wilburn kisses it off the glass for 2. Callan Wilburn with 6 points. Saw him have a 25-point night at Silex earlier this season. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Stark with it at the far point for Monroe City. Back to the middle of the floor for Deion White. Now for Joshua Talton. Talton, good pass. Can't hit the shot, but a foul is going to send Joshua Talton to the line. And Wilburn picks up a personal. That's his third. 36-23. Fresh off his first miss from the line, Joshua Talton misses another. He hit 7 straight from this spot, now has missed 2 in a row. 4:47 to play, third quarter. Second shot is good. Starts a new streak. 14 points for Joshua Talton. He's the game's leading scorer. He's the only player to score for Monroe City so far in the second half. Verdell Johnson gets a pass from Riley Hansen. And now takes it across the time stripe to the near side. Here's a 3. That one drops in. Third of the game for Sam Middleton, and he's into double figures for Van Far. Cuts that deficit to 11. 4.5 to play here in the third. Into the ballgame for the first time is Antoine Battle. One of the best names in high school sports. Josiah Talton on a little give and go from Trevante Murphy, and now the ball stolen by Middleton, and his floater over the defense is good. Sam Middleton starting to heat up. 5 points here in the quarter, and a timeout taken by Monroe City. 4:05 to play third quarter, 37-28. The Panthers lead the Van Far Indians from the Palmyra Tournament on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Proudly serving the area with a commitment to caring since 1892, Waters Funeral Home in Vandalia. Waters Funeral Home is very supportive and compassionate, thoughtful, and caring. They value your family's needs and give the utmost professionalism expected in your time of need, going above and beyond to serve you and the community. Call or visit online at watersfuneral.com. Since 1892, Waters Funeral Home in Vandalia. High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Ligon Flooring, and B&B Automotive.
Bounce pass down low off the timeout, and now a foul against Talton. That's his third offensive foul for Josiah. Gordon back at the station has been trying to tell me something for like 25 minutes. Finally, I get it. The RCIA and confirmation classes at St. Clement Catholic Church have been canceled for tonight. There you go. I got the cancellation in. Here's a 3 from the corner, no good. Again, no confirmation classes at St. Clement tonight. To the near side, Sam Middleton with 3:37 to play. Now for Riley Hansen. He works past Battle from the point and is stripped of the ball. And a foul whistled against Monroe City. I think Battle going to pick it up. Yep. Antoine's first. With 3:28 to play in the quarter and a couple of substitutions. Battle comes out. Actually, 3 changes for Monroe City. Joshua Talton, Kyle Hayes, and Logan Bulig all back in. And Farr gets it in. Middleton off the inbound, misses the 3, and the rebound pulled down by Bulig. Across the time stripe, Logan gives it off for Kyle Hayes into a double team below us. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy to Joshua Talton. Talton's shot blocked from behind. And the loose ball picked up by Riley Hansen. Here's Verdell trying to go coast to coast. Moves around the defense, can't hit it as he tried to change directions mid-jump shot. Rebound pulled down by Joshua Talton. He gets it ahead to Logan Bulig across the line. Bulig works against Riley Hansen in a heap of trouble. Gives it off now for Stark. Stark and away from the ball. We're going to have a foul on Kyle Hayes. Was it on Hayes? No, it's the third foul on Trevante Murphy. So Murphy getting a little physical. And Van Far gets the ball back. 16 foul against the Panthers. 5 so far for Van Far here in the second half. Hansen got himself all twisted up, lost the ball. Now it's almost taken back by Verdell Johnson. He goes over a chair, and I think he's okay. Verdell Johnson takes a licking and keeps on ticking. 2:34 to play here in the third quarter. Monroe City gets it in. And Bulig, another charge called. Logan Bulig charged with the offensive personal. His second foul. 7th team. Van Far won't get the free throw since it was an offensive foul. And Colin Wilburn with it in the backcourt. Gets it to Verdell Johnson with a head of steam. Works across the line. Pass start. Gets it to Wright for the Indians. Luttrell holds it high, gives it off to Sam Middleton. Over to the far side for Verdell again. 2:15 to play in the third quarter. Verdell gives up his dribble without pressure. Now gets it to Aiden Lawrence. Lawrence trapped on the baseline, gets it back to Verdell. Verdell's going to try that baseline. It's crowded. He gets the floater. No basket. An offensive foul called on Verdell Johnson. Boy, that was iffy. They have been hammering the offensive fouls, those charge calls. And Verdell going to have to come out of the ball game after picking up his fourth with 2:02 to go in the third quarter. And they need Verdell Johnson in this ball game. If they're going to make a move, they're down by 9. With under 2 minutes to play in the quarter, under 10 to play in regulation. Here's Stark. He'll turn around, take a shot from the free throw line and put it in. Puts the lead back up into double digits for the Panthers. Wright gets it near side for Sam Middleton. Middleton is guarded a little too closely by Logan Bulig, and he picks up his third foul. Minute 35 to play in the third. Back off the bench, Ethan Lenenbauer, 5'10 senior. He'll replace the 6'3 junior Logan Bulig. At the line, Sam Middleton. He wears number 22, happens to be my favorite number, and puts up the first and puts through the first of 2 free throws. That's his first trip to the line. Another substitution, Josiah Talton back in. He replaces Kyle Hayes. Brock not afraid to rotate that lineup as Middleton hits them both. Back to single digits, and both teams in the 30s now. 39-30 is the Monroe City lead. Josiah Talton. Slowly across the line with Luttrell right in front of him. Gives the ball off to McAfee. Now for Stark. Stark high off the glass. Bank not open that time. Yeah, I used the Jim Ross catchphrase. Back the other way. Here's Riley Hansen to Morgan Slatton. Now far side for Latrell Wright. They work it down low. Middleton off the side of the backboard. Got the ball back. Scoops it out to Latrell. Now Sam with it again. Gets it to Slatton. His shot is slapped back at him. Talton to Talton. That's Joshua with it now. Through Lenenbauer over to the far side now for Bryce Stark. Stark will dribble out between the circles. Back to the far side for Lenenbauer. He finds a little room. Pulls up, shoots, and scores from 12 foot out. Makes it 41-39. His first 2 points of the ball game. Now a steal. Josh Talton will go back to the line and score. Oh, how did he get enough English on that to get it to roll in? He's a player, and he's well into double figures, approaching that 20-point plateau now. And he hits the free throw to make it a 14-point advantage. And he's at 17 points. 44-30 with 20.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Van Far needs to make a run here pretty quick if they want to keep their hopes of a championship here at Palmyra alive, as that pass is knocked out of bounds. And Talton, a few words for Riley Hansen after he knocked that away from him. Was a wagging finger short of Mutombo. And the ball out of bounds. It's going to go back to Monroe City as Middleton had that pass go off his hands across the baseline. 7.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Van Far would love a steal here on the inbound play. Stark does get it into Lindenbauer. Back to Stark, and now a foul whistled on Riley Hansen, his second. And that's going to be free throws, a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Panthers. Both teams will be in the bonus for the entirety of the fourth quarter. (44-30). And a late substitution. Hansen comes out. Aiden Lawrence back in. 5.3 on the clock. In the third, more substitutions as back in the ball game comes Logan Bulig. At the line is Bryce Stark. His first shot's no good. Slatton the rebound. Gonna have to hurry. Here's Middleton. Long three at the buzzer. Off the back iron and out. It was close. 44-30 is the Monroe City lead over Van Far as we head to the fourth on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Betty Davis Insurance in Vandalia is an independent insurance agency. They represent multiple companies to find you the best coverage to fit your budget. Betty Davis Insurance provides auto, homeowner, business, and commercial insurance, as well as health and life. If you need insurance, you need to get a competitive quote today. They have a quote with your name on it. Better service, better coverage, better price. Betty Davis Insurance Agency, 100 North Main, Vandalia.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Story of this game, Monroe City outscored Van Far 16-8 in the first quarter, 14-8 in the second, 14-11 in the second quarter, 14-11 in the third quarter, and now have a 44-30 lead over the Indians. But it's Van Far ball to start the fourth here from the Palmyra Tournament. Colin Wilburn gets it off for Johnson, who's back in the ball game with 4 fouls. Middleton couldn't find the baseline. He'll try it again, still not there. Gives it back to Morgan Slatton. Slatton to Latrell Wright. Wright works against Talton. Good crossover, now gives it to Slatton again, now Johnson. Johnson, pretty stout double team, gets it back to Slatton, middle of the lane, and it's stolen by Joshua Talton. Get out of the way. Vernell off the glass and in for Joshua Talton. He's got 19. And the lead is 16. Now a foul at center court going to be whistled on Logan Bueling. That's his fourth. After it looked like he may have tripped across the line, but they say he was pushed and he'll come out of the ball game, replaced by Ethan Lenenbauer. So Bulig goes to the bench with 4 fouls with 7:07 to play here in regulation, and Sam Middleton at the line. And he hits the first, earns the second, and a 1-on-1 opportunity. Sam, the only Van Far Indian in double-figure scoring tonight. Offline on that second one, and the rebound pulled down by Joshua Talton for the Panthers. Here's Bryce Stark. He goes off the glass, can't hit. Tips the rebound up in the air, got it himself. That's a double or triple effort there from Bryce Stark. It's the near side for Lenenbauer, and his pass is intercepted. Middleton stripped from behind and saved. And that's why Monroe City is the top seed in this tournament. They are talented in all aspects of the game. Joshua Talton floats a pass. Now hands it off for Bryce Stark. Stark to McAfee over to the far side for Joshua Talton. Talton works against Middleton, gives it back to Josiah, now near side with 3 passes to Lenenbauer. Lenenbauer trap, gets it center of the lane. McAfee turnaround jumper is no good. And the rebound off of Latrell Wright out of bounds. It's going to go to Van Far. Well, consistently odd out of bounds calls tonight, but they've gone both ways. 6:11 to play in regulation. Monroe City up 15, and now a foul as Stark gets into the back. And they're not going to call a foul. They're just going to say he knocked it out of bounds. Colin Wilburn with it. Working against McAfee in the backcourt. Works around him. Got to protect. It's knocked forward, but right to Latrell Wright. Right off the glass, no, but a foul will send number 5, Latrell Wright, the 5'8 junior, to the free throw line for Van Far. Foul is the third whistled on Bryce Stark. Comes a minute 58 into this final quarter. Latrell's first shot on a line, but in. He's got 3 points. He actually scored the first points for Van Far tonight after Monroe City had scored the game's first 11. And he's a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That one didn't look great. Went off the back iron straight up and then straight back down through the cylinder to make it a 13-point game. Van Far's always just been a runaway from challenging, but I haven't been able to get that run. Now a floater up over everybody by Joshua Talton, and he is something special. They work it down low. Pass knocked away right to Josiah Talton. Josiah hasn't had the big offensive night, but he's equally entertaining. Now they go off the glass for McAfee, and on the rebound, the big man's going to pick up his third personal. And we'll shoot 1-and-1s at the Van Far end as Colin Wilburn goes to the line. Colin 0 for 2 tonight. And this will actually be a 2-shot foul, I believe. Now just a 1-and-1. The Panthers already in the double bonus. Van Far with just 8. Nope. He has committed. They have committed 10 fouls. So he'll get one more. He's 0 for 3 from the line. And the second shot for Colin is good. So he's got 5 points tonight, or 7 points in the ball game, and is 1 of 4 shooting free throws. 48-34. The Panthers ahead in this one and looking to go to that championship game again. They've already won their home tournament this season and the Clopton tournament, and looking to get into a third championship game as that one goes off the glass and in for Dion White. He's got 4 points. 50-34. Here's Sam Middleton for the Indians. And a reach-in foul on Joshua Talton. It's his second. 3 minutes gone here in quarter number 4, and Coach Conaway calls the official floating by over for a brief conversation as Sam goes to the line. Middleton's first shot off the mark. He made his first three, has missed his last two, has one opportunity this time to start a new streak. And he hits. 15-point game. And he's got 17 of those 35 points. Here's Josiah Talton as they pull back, going to man pressure. He goes past Middleton to the near side to Joshua Talton. He goes too hard off the glass, turns right into a pass to Deion White. White's got 6, and the lead is 17. Over to the far side. I believe that's the biggest of the night. Here's Verdell. Verdell kicks it out. Here's a three from Sam in the corner. It's short. Rebound, Verdell. Missed the glass. Another putback, and Verdell can add to his total. 5 points tonight for Johnson. Here's Josiah Talton. Fake the three, moves in. Shot a little bit long, and the rebound pulled down after a couple of tips by Johnson. Verdell, free throw line, kicks it near side to Latrell Wright. Wright in the corner, works against Talton. Works it all the way around to Aiden Lawrence. Lawrence down low for Verdell. Verdell's blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Van Far with 3:52 to play here in the fourth. And Stark will check out. Not Lenenbauer, but Bulig back in. Now McAfee will come in at the next whistle. Here's Verdell Johnson. Pulls back beyond three and splashes it home. Makes it a 12-point game with 3:44 to play, and all of a sudden, an 8-point night for Verdell. Timeout on the floor. 3:44 to play in the fourth. Van Far trails on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Van Far girls lost to Hannibal in the consolation semis earlier tonight, 71-19. The Van Far boys here in the men's championship trail by a dozen with 3:44 to play in regulation to the top seed Monroe City Panthers. Indians the 5 seed. Monroe City the 1 seed, defending champions here in the Lenzini Tournament. With it in the backcourt. A little confusion there between Bulig and Josiah Talton. Talton had to say, hey. Now they get it in the offensive end. Little tip pass back to Joshua Talton beyond the circle over to the far side for Bulig. Bulig is playing with 4 fouls in this ball game. He's got it right now to Joshua Talton. They're dangerously close to the center stripe. Kick it over to Hayes. Hayes hasn't played in a while. Turn around, trying to find the baseline. It wasn't there. Gives up his dribble, gives the ball to Bulig. He goes off the glass too hard. Rebound for Monroe, and a putback by Joshua Talton. And he is filling up the scorebook here in the second half. 54-40 with 5 minutes gone in the fourth. Kick it back. Middleton for a three. It's a little long. Rebound pulled down by Hanson. Gets it to Colin Wilburn for 2. Nice job laying it in. Pass was little off the mark, and Colin made a nice adjustment to get that one to go. 2:40 to play, 12-point game. Here's Josiah Talton. Talton floats it to Kyle Hayes. Hayes works inside the arc, inside the lane, got his own rebound, missed that one too. McAfee gets it back, uses his power to power it over everything. Ball goes to the floor, kick back. Monroe City has it, and a timeout taken. The three would have been good. Talton put up the three, but the whistle had blown. Timeout Monroe City with 2:19 to play. They lead Van Far by 12 on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia. Compare the bottom line and you'll find shocking everyday low prices at County Market in Vandalia. Never pay more than you need to. Get the best weekly specials every time you visit. Check out their wonderful deli department and let the friendly staff help with any questions you may have. From steaks to seafood and everything in between, selections are plentiful in every aisle. Enjoy your shopping experience when you visit them. County Market, Highway 54 West, Vandalia. High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Brown's Processing, Craig's Truck and Tractor, and Old Top's Pawn Shop.
2:19 to play here, fourth quarter, from the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament, 77th edition. It's the Monroe City Panthers, the defending champions of this tournament, leading Van Far, the 5th seed, 54-42. And whose ball would it be? It's Monroe City's after the timeout, as their coach wiped a 3 off the board for his own team, calling that timeout right before the ball went off of Talton's hand and through the hoop. Stark gets it to McAfee, gets it back to Talton. He scores and is fouled. Joshua Talton, you can see that backdoor from here rather easily, but on the floor is quite sneaky and will end up with a chance for a three-point play. He's well over 20 tonight. And that was the 5th foul on Riley Hansen. So he comes out of this ball game with 2:09 to play. Three-point play as Joshua Talton puts that one in. Across the line is Verdell Johnson to Sam Middleton. Verdell playing with 4 fouls as well. They get it to Aiden Lawrence. Now back to Verdell. Verdell drops it down low for Colin Wilburn. Back out for Sam Middleton. Middleton to Verdell. Long range 3. It's too long. Goes off the glass and out of bounds. I'm going to say last touch by the Panthers with 1:47 to go in regulation. 15-point lead. Ties the biggest of the night for the Panthers. Here's Verdell. Lost the ball to the floor, and we're going to have a foul on Kyle Hayes. And for Hayes, that is foul number 3. To the line, Verdell Johnson. And his first shot is long, off the back iron and out. And the Indians, who have been better in the second half shooting free throws, still under 50% as a team for the game. Second shot is up and long again, and we've got a lane violation. And it's going to give Verdell another shot at his second shot, as one of the Monroe City players left early. There's a couple of calls for that in the Clopton tournament, if I remember correctly. Second shot is long again, so it didn't help out. Here's Stark. Stark lost it, carried it on his hip. It got stuck on his hip, and it's explained to him, and he doesn't like it. Slatton back in the ball game. He'll replace Lawrence with 1:37 to play. And if Van Far wants to get into this one, they need to get home a couple of threes quick, fast, and in a hurry. Time is running out if they want to make a comeback. Down 15, they need 5 threes to tie it. Here's a big block after the whistle. And Joshua Talton, big smile on his face. The personal is going to be on Hayes before the block, and that's his 4th. 1:23 to play in regulation. Looking more and more like Monroe City going to the championship and picking up their 14th win of the season. First shot for Wright is good. And that's his 5th point tonight. Grant's getting ready to check back in. 6 for 6 is Luttrell from the free throw line. And Morgan Slatton takes a seat. Minute 23 to play. From the 77th annual Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament. Long pass ahead. It's broken up by Colin Wilburn. Here comes Van Far. Over to the far side. Pass tipped and taken out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians. Just nothing really easy tonight for Van Far. This is a Monroe City team without many holes. Riddell to inbound. Needs to find somebody. He comes all the way out to Luttrell right between the circles. Couple of moves from Luttrell. Kicks it back to Verdell. Verdell floats it. Blocked off the backboard. We're going to have another foul, and it's going to be on Luttrell right. As he was almost picked up and carried back down the floor with Joshua Talton. So Talton will head to the line. Both teams well into the double bonus. Joshua Talton hits another free throw. Makes it 59-42. Drops that one short. Final 50 seconds. Not a much different score. As Van Far loses the ball. 58-44 is what's on the scoreboard here until we'll go with 32 seconds remain. Stark to the far side for Lendenbauer. Back to Stark between the circles. Final 25 seconds. Van Far going to fall to 13-2, which was Monroe City's record coming into this ball game. And they'll play for third place for the second straight year here at Palmyra after winning consolation 2 years ago. Van Far gets a steal. Down to 5 seconds. Kicking near side. Here's a three. Middleton gets that one to go, but it's not going to be enough in this ball game. 58-47 is our final, as the Panthers defeat the Van Far Indians and move into that championship game coming up this weekend. We'll take a break, come back with more of the post-game show after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 post-game show is coming up, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia provides quality extended stay nursing care to seniors, offering physical, occupational, and speech therapy, helping some rehab to home. Private and semi-private rooms are featured and openings are now available. Tri-County Care Center also has 2 openings available in their special Alzheimer's unit. Please call for more information or to schedule an on-site visit. Tri-County Care Center, 601 North Galloway Road in Vandalia.
Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia invites you to call or stop by soon to ask about shelter services. Proud to serve their friends and neighbors, Shelter Insurance Agency of Vandalia offers auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance, all at reasonable rates with fast, friendly, personable service. Give Frank a call today at 573-594-2235 or stop in at their new location at 610 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Frank Wallace Shelter Insurance Agency. Seek shelter today.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
58-47, our final. Monroe City downs the Van Far Indians by 11, holding the top seed in this tournament. They'll play either Palmyra or Hannibal for the championship, which is scheduled for 8:30 on Saturday night. Van Far will play in that third place game against the loser of that Hannibal Palmyra game That's a 5:30 game on Saturday. So that's the only third place game that'll be played on Saturday, the first game of the night. On that schedule, with the ladies championship following at 7 o'clock, then the men's championship at 8:30. So there's your schedule for Saturday. The next time Van Far will play. Van Far Lady Indians out of this tournament in 2 games. They lost to Hannibal in the consolation semis, 71-19, the final in that one. So Evan Servine's team will take on either Mark Twain or Highland for consolation Friday at 5:30. So that brings you up to date on what's going on in this tournament. Palmyra Lady Panthers on the floor right now getting ready for their ball game against Canton, the first championship semifinal for the ladies. The other will be played tomorrow. This one, though, 58-47, and it was always around a 10 to 12 point Monroe City lead most of the ball game after opening on an 11-0 run. Stretched as far, I think, as 15 a couple of times. But as close as the final score is, it just didn't seem like Monroe City was going to relinquish that lead. Got down to 3 once, 8 a couple of times. But whenever Van Far could start smelling a ball game, Monroe City was able to, and especially Joshua Talton was able to put a few points on the board in quick fashion, whether it be from the floor or the free throw line, and extend that thing back over 10 points. We'll take a quick break, come back with your final scoring numbers after this on Eagle 102.
Tonight's game on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Waters Funeral Home, Betty Davis Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Frank Wallace Agent, and Dairy Queen in Vandalia.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Happy tastes good at Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen in Vandalia invites you to stop in and enjoy the blizzard of the month, the all-new Heath Caramel Brownie Blizzard. Or get a delicious salad, sandwich, combo, or basket. And remember, breakfast is served daily. Vandalia Dairy Queen, 810 West Highway 54. Delicious food, sweet treats, soft-serve ice cream, and more. Taste 75 years of treat perfection. Dairy Queen in Vandalia, where happy tastes good.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
Final numbers in this one as Van Far falls by 11 in the men's championship semifinal at Palmyra. 58-47, Monroe City wins this ball game. For the Indians, 2 points tonight for Riley Hansen. He fouled out with 2:09 to go in the ball game. 2 points for Aiden Lawrence, 6 for Latrell Wright, an 8-point night for Verdell Johnson. He was in foul trouble pretty early there in the third quarter. Had to sit significant minutes, at least for him. And to the game plan of Van Far, they were significant. 9 points for Colin Wilburn tonight, and 20 points for Sam Middleton. 12 of those coming in the second half. And let's see here, 12 of those 20 via the three-pointer in this ball game. He only hit 2 from inside the arc from the field and hit 4 of 6 free throws in the ball game. Those all coming in the second half as well. So he's your top scorer for Van Far. On the Monroe City side, they move on to that championship game. 2 points for Kyle Hayes, 2 points for Ethan Lendenbauer, 2 points for Logan Bulig, 2 points for Bryce Stark in this ball game as they spread the ball around. 6 points for Dion White off the bench. Josiah Talton with 8 points, and 7 at halftime, 20 in the second half for 27 total for Joshua Talton, who is just he is an exceptional talent and an exquisite free throw shooter. I can't even count him up. He was a perfect 5 for 5 in the first half, missed 3 in the second half, but still had 6 of 8 in the second half from the free throw line. That's pretty amazing. 10 of 12 in the ball game for actually 14 of 16 or 12 of 14 in the ball game. I think that's what it is. Don't make me look down and read that again. But 27 points in the ball game for Joshua Talton to lead all scorers and lead Monroe City to a victory by 11 points over a very good Van Far team. Van Far falls to 13-2. Monroe City picks up their 14th win of the season against 2 losses to very high-class opponents earlier in the season. So Monroe City continues to roll here in the 2019-2020 season, and they'll roll right into another championship game here at Monroe City as they are the defending champs. And again, we'll take on either Palmyra or Hannibal on Saturday night. Van Far will take on the loser of that game again. So that's it here from the Tony Lenzini Palmyra Tournament. We'll be back on the floor from Louisiana on Friday. Girls and guys varsity action. I believe the pregame will start about 5:15 from the Jake on Friday, our next broadcast here from the basketball court on Eagle 102. We'll see you for the morning show tomorrow. For everyone at Eagle 102, thanks for listening on KJFM Radio.
You've been listening to high school basketball on KJFM Radio. Eagle 102 Sports coverage of high school hoops was brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC, and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Kathy Clean, J&D Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug in Louisiana, the Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center, by Ingram Plumbing, the Airyback Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Old Top Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Perkins Electrical Service, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts in Louisiana, Pike County Mutual Insurance, B&B Automotive, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, and by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate. Listen all season for high school basketball right here on your area sports leader, Eagle 102.